Delayed to begin with the top lines in the finance world. The major top lines, the global markets are actually looking forward towards the most crucial Fed Reserve's two-day policy meet, which is on in United States. Issues related to the state of economy will be discussed, and also the markets are looking for the indications related to the interest rates from this meet. This policy statement will be expected at 2 o'clock in the midnight in the Indian Standard Time. Standard & Poor's Rating Services downgraded its credit outlook for Brazil's sovereign debt to negative from stable. Deterioration in economic and political situation within the country, the main reason, and the prospects of investment in India and China among BRICS countries to improve. Microsoft's Windows 10 available for free from today, and an update flash will be given automatically on your desktops and laptops and tablets. And Microsoft is bringing it for free for the first time to withstand the competition from Android. Competition Commission of India has imposed a penalty of 420 crore rupees on Hyundai for anti-competitive practices in the sale of its spare parts through authorized dealers alone. Well, we'll be tracking the important development related to the US Federal Reserve's meet, but there are various other developments, and our correspondents will be tracking. To begin with, the Reserve Bank of India governor will be meeting the asset reconstruction companies, private equity firms and banks, and this will be tracked by our correspondent Yogesh Sheetal. And the corporate results are there, and then our correspondent Aanchal Gulati Gumbar will be tracking the corporate results, mainly the NHPC, Vedanta Limited and Dabur today. As we are talking about the results, few major companies have announced their results yesterday as well. Let's have a look at what exactly they are. The Maruti, its Q1 profit actually jumps to 56.5%, and HDFC also profit misses the forecast, but it is up by 1.2%, and PNB halves it's to rupees 721 crores, and its asset quality, however, improves, and the SpiceJet Q1 net reaches the highest ever at 72 crore rupees, and the fuel expenses also fall. These are the major results that were announced yesterday. But we are talking continuously for quite a time about the gold prices falling. What exactly are the reasons? And most importantly, what are the vendors in the Indian gold markets actually talking about it? Let's have a look at in this report.
The yellow metal dominated the world market scene all of last week. Gold slumped to a 5-year low. There is a smile on the faces of customers as they are able to buy gold without extra leverage on their pocket. Also, they have traditionally attached a sentimental value to gold.
पहले सोना बहुत ज़्यादा था, 30 था, अब 25 हो गया है, तो काफ़ी फर्क हो गया, तो लेना सही था।
As the economic situation in the US is improving, therefore, chances of Fed hike are more. Similarly, to overcome the crisis situation, Greece and China are on the verge of huge sell-off as far as gold is concerned. But the question still remains, how much, as prices needs to be settled down.
अभी बिजनेस जब से गोल्ड प्राइसेस फॉल हुए हैं, बिजनेस में 20-25% का इंक्रीज है, only because of gold price to down.
Analysts believe that there can be further drop in gold prices, although as an investment option, gold has lost its sheen. But for customers, it is always be an for customers, it will be always an attractive buy on lower levels. Aanchal Gulati Gumbar, Business Desk, DD News.
Well, there's an interesting development that is taking place in the automobile sector related to Volkswagen and the Toyota. Volkswagen actually becomes the biggest automaker, overtaking Toyota in terms of delivery and sales. In fact, Volkswagen sold 5.04 million vehicles in the first half, while Toyota sold 5.02 million vehicles. Of course, the deliveries, however, declined on both the fronts. Deliveries declined 0.5% for Volkswagen and 1.5% for Toyota. So, Volkswagen in the first half becomes the biggest automaker in the world. And moving on to bring you some news from the markets point of view. The markets, to begin with the Asian markets. The Asian markets, Hang Seng is currently trading at 24,594, up by 90 points. And then Japanese Nikkei 225, it is currently trading at around 20,000. 220, down by 109 points. And if we track the SGX Nifty, where Indian markets will be focusing upon, SGX Nifty is currently trading at around 8,335, marginally down by 9 points. To begin with the US markets, Dow Jones ended at 17,630, which is up by almost 190 points. Nasdaq ended at 5,089 points, up by 50 points. And then the European markets is also interesting to observe. The FTSE 100, it's up by almost 50.15 points, and the DAX, German DAX, it's closed at 11,174 points, up by 117 points. Let us have a look at how Indian markets closed the other day. If we look at the Indian markets, the S&P BSE Sensex down by almost 102 points, ending at 27,459. And then the CNX Nifty, it's around 8,337, down by 24 points. We'll have to see how the markets will be reacting today based on the cues received from the Asian markets. And then moving on to the story of the rupee against various currencies. Rupee is at 63.91, up by 0.25% against the dollar. And the rupee story against euro, it's around 70.62 levels, down by almost 0.08 levels. And rupee story against our Japanese currency yen, rupee is up by 0.036 points at 0.5167. So that is the rupee story against three major currencies across the globe. And moving on to the commodity prices, the Brent crude per barrel is around 53.30, stabilizing at around those levels for the last couple of days. And then the gold prices in India, we're talking about gold prices falling. Gold prices had fallen almost 160 rupees, now currently at around 24,739. And then we're also talking about the falling metallic prices. Silver prices are also falling down. So it was around 33,760, down by almost 170 rupees. So these are the commodity prices across the globe and also in India. But what is something new that is coming in the market is something interested to be known. In the shop and stores, we have the Micromax, which is actually coming up with its new phone, Micro Express 2 octa-core phone that has been launched in the market, and that is available. And then Panasonic is also coming up with another phone. It's a 3G smartphone called Love T10. That is a Panasonic phone. Apart from that, from the automobile sector, we have Mahindra & Mahindra, which is launching its new variant of Scorpio, the automatic 80 variant of Scorpio, and it is priced up around 14.33 lakh rupees. So this is from the automobile sector. So these are the new launches that are available in the market for the consumers. So that is all in the finance.